Stuart Dybek had once said that the public library is where place and possibility meet. A research library like no other, the British Library stands proudly in the heart of London.
Containing over 150 million items with some 1.5 million visitors passing through its main site at St Pancras every year, there are almost 400 miles of shelves with a new 7 needed every year. The British Library is therefore the important learning centre for many. Speaking of learning, we learnt in Unit 1 of the Economy regarding the idea of the technological revolution and how it has aided economic progress.
The Guardian termed the British Library valuable to the economy. Thus, we, Group D3, have decided to see how technology has been helping the British Library in expanding its economic impact on Britain.
Now let's look at the economic impact of the British Library. According to recent studies, for every £1 of public money the library receives, it gives back £4 to the economy, increasing the UK economy's output by £363 million in every year. The library's incentive to innovate is so that it can power research and educate the workforce more effectively, growing the British economy by a greater amount for every pound the government spends.
In 2012, the UK Legal Deposit Library signed a Memorandum of Understanding to create a shared technical infrastructure implementing digital library system developed by the British Library.
The British Library has also been massively helpful for the world of academia. The economy mentions a whole section about data in economics and the benefits and the limitations. The British Library now offers datasets for download, which are extremely informative for researchers in sectors across the economy.
Unit 1 talks heavily about income inequality and how it is constantly rising in our world.
Improvements to technology are helping the British Library reach a wider audience, reducing educational inequalities and increasing the library's positive impact on welfare and economic growth, so that we can all benefit from access to work from some of the world's greatest minds.
To conclude, a study by Oxford Economics in 2013 actually attributed the success of the British libraries in their ability to keep innovating.
This reaffirms what we learned in Unit 1 about how economic upturns are driven by a need for growth and are facilitated by rapid technological progress. But a library's innovation, unlike most actors in capitalism, is not motivated by profit. Instead, it is the British government's desire to increase the long-term output of the economy by making knowledge easier to access. So if anyone questions the importance of the British Library in this modern e-book digitalized world, we could say that in capitalism, every commodity comes at a price, but in the library, knowledge is always free.